can you take and I'll like add a few questions of mine in between because otherwise, if I don't take it, अच्छे से, it's bad for him. That's what I'm saying.
Ayush,
I'll ask few questions in between.
Ayush,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So, like I asked to Tirat also, you have 5 minutes. Please tell us everything you want to tell us about yourself.
Okay. So yeah. Uh, Hello everyone. I am Ayush Agrawal, and I am pursuing my BTech plus MTech in civil engineering from IIT Kanpur. I'll be graduating this year, and I'll be graduating with a CGPA of expected 8 out of 10. And I've done my schooling and college from Hyderabad. I hail from a family of four, that being my mother, father, and sister. My father is a businessman, and my mom is a homemaker. And my sister is currently doing her BSc in microbiology from Manipal. Uh, Now, coming on to my internship experiences that I have had while my stay at IIT Kanpur, I have worked as a product management intern and business analyst intern for four different companies, that being Avatar Life, Giverly, MedQCX, and Fangirl. Uh, Avatar Life was a Web3 based platform for children's games, and Giverly was a fintech based platform, whereas MedQCX was looking towards filling the gaps between the workings of a hospital, the uh, and the last being Fangirl. It was a platform for fantasy based gaming, esports gaming. Now coming on to my MTech thesis. Uh, My MTech thesis was based on building a low-cost multi-sensor UAV-based system for air quality monitoring. Uh, so I had worked on calibration of multiple sensors, and also worked on deployment of these sensors on UAV for the monitoring of data. Apart from that, I was a part of multiple projects at IIT Kanpur. The first being Swift developers. So this was basically a web development bootcamp wherein I was responsible for
Okay.
creating.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, stop. So
Yes.
you have done 5 years integrated MTech, right?
Yes, sir.
You're doing that. So why MBA now?
Uh, sir, while I was in my fourth year, I had gotten multiple uh, problems, and I was not able to land a good job, and I felt like I would like to develop myself further even more, and hence I converted my degree into an MBA with a topic which would intrigue me more. And while doing my BTech plus MTech, I had gained hands-on experience on technical skills, and I've worked on multiple projects as I was suggesting right now. And this has given me a holistic view on how different technical aspects of multiple things work. I believe that to I want to reach a level wherein I am at the top of the uh, corporate ladder and in a good managerial position, wherein I am able to guide a lot of people and also take business decisions. And in order to achieve this goal, uh, I believe that business knowledge and acumen is very much crucial to succeed in these leadership roles. And hence, I believe that the varied exposure that PGP offers, the MBA program offers to me, like uh, exposure to multiple people with varied experiences within the industry, and then exposure to multiple uh, professors who are uh, uh, very much knowledgeable and will help me to solve real world case scenarios. And apart from that, also the interaction with talented alumni and different
Okay.
batchmates and the academic
Okay.
rigor the MBA program will offer me.
Hello. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have pen and paper with you.
Not really, sir.
A laptop or something?
Actually, I am sitting in a canteen right now.
Okay. So I want you to tell me about your spiritual goals at the age of 40.
You want me to talk about the
Spiritual goals at the age of 40.
spiritual goals? Hello?
Yeah, spiritual goals.
Sir, can you please clarify what do you mean by spiritual goals?
What do you mean by the word spiritual?
Uh, Spiritual is something uh, holy, like it's something affecting the human spirit.
Yeah, so do you
When
believe in
opposed
all that?
to yeah, I do believe that there is a human soul which exists within ourselves.
So with respect to that, you will have some goal in life, na? That where do you want to be spiritually at the age of 40?
Yes, sir. So I believe that by the age of 40, spiritually speaking, I'd like to be uh, holistically holistically adept at tackling multiple situations within our daily lives, and also be able to manage my corporate work uh, uh, on par with it. I want to attain a level wherein I have a good balance within uh, my family, with my work, and with me as well. And I believe that if my body is strong mentally and physically, I'll be able to function more efficiently, and this is my spiritual goal ultimately at the age of 40. Honestly, I
That is
really didn't understand the
that
question.
is a normal goal, na? That you want a balance between all the facets of life. It is not a
Yeah,
spiritual goal.
I didn't understand the question entirely, sir.
Okay. So have you set any physical targets for yourself by the age of 40?
Uh, so, sir, right now I'm very much involved into cycling. I have had attained multiple heights. I have reached the speed of 60 kilometers per hour while cycling, and also I have touched 30 different monuments in 30 days. Also, I've attained impressive session of 140 kilometers within one cycle ride, and this I believe is something is a sport which really I like, and I believe that uh, uh, helps me to uh, explore my hobby of exploring different places within my surroundings, and hence I believe that this will be a physical sport which I would believe that I would want to be continuing until the age of 40, or until I can.
Professional goal by 40? What will be your professional goal?
Uh, my as I said that I want to reach the top of the management ladder, and I want to be in a position wherein I can take decisions for the company. So, with respect to that, I'd want to be uh, able to be in a good position within a company and be able to help and get uh, and be able to help take decisions, and to uh,
What
and to
specialization do
help
you
the
want to
company in a
pursue?
manner that it can prosper. Uh,
What would be your specialization in MBA?
uh, right now, I believe that I am not at all inclined towards one specialization as such. I would really want to explore multiple different options I have present with me. But I am more inclined towards marketing right now, because I have been reading a bit on marketing and trying to get a few basics of marketing.
Which books have you read?
I am not reading any books as such. I am just going through a few topics which I am finding on the web.
What is an interesting topic you have recently read?
Topic which I would have read recently would be the 4 P's principle of marketing, which is also known as the marketing mix. Would you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, you can talk if you can give some examples.
So the 4 P's are product, price, place, and promotion. So product is basically the good or service which we are offering to the customer. It could be anything. Let's say iPhone, for an example, and the price is basically the cost a customer must pay for the product, and uh, it's basically the amount a person pays for the product. And then the place is basically the distribution channel through which a company or a commodity is being sold to the customers, and it's basically a position wherein the customers can access the product. And promotion is the use of strategies to communicate and to promote their product. An example
Any
of this
recent
would be Coca-Cola in TV ads and so on.
any recent example of any product which you think has been promoted
Which has been promoted?
very well recently?
I believe that Blinkit is a service which is being promoted a lot these days. Uh, it is basically trying to bridge the gap between the people's need of commodities and them needing to go to general stores on a regular basis for their daily needs. And uh, I believe that the way they use their ads, 10 minutes fast deliveries and like uh, on the go deliveries, getting your commodities at a very fast rate, them even if they are groceries or electronic goods or any household essentials, everything. And the way they the way they promote these things and put these things is, I believe, a very good example of how 4 P's is being used.
Your basic undergrad degree is civil engineering, right?
Yes, sir.
So why are all your projects and internships in software domain?
Uh, so, sir, while during my stay at IIT Kanpur, we have very multiple clubs which offer us multiple options to delve into multiple projects, and the projects which are offered usually are something which the industry expects us to have, and we don't have clubs which are pertaining to particular branches per se, and hence most of my projects have been into uh, software sector, uh, and my internships have been into product management sector. Apart from that, I was also exploring multiple different options I have available on my plate while I joined IIT Kanpur, because ultimately it is not just a civil engineer that is being into making, but it's something I would want to work on in the future, and like I get interested in, and hence I try to gain hands-on experiences on different things which I could during my stay at IIT Kanpur.
Take any topic from civil engineering and speak on it for 2 to 3 minutes. You don't need to start immediately. Take your time and then start.
Um, I could probably talk about how a concrete mix is used. Uh, Basically, a concrete mix is one of the most essential items or materials which is used in construction. It is the backbone of multiple buildings and multiple infrastructure, which we need for for everything like buildings, bridges, roads, dams, etc. A concrete mix is basically a combination of cement, sand, water, and different aggregates like gravel, crushed stones, etc. So the difference in these different commodities like water, sand, and aggregates determines the strength, the bendability, the durability, and the workability of the concrete. Uh, there are multiple different types of concrete mixes based on their mix proportions, which determine different strengths. Like a nominal mix, which is usually used for small scale construction, and a design mix, which is used for large scale projects, wherein the proportions of these mixes are determined individually. Apart from that, I believe also the most important factor of a concrete mix is the amount of water being put in the water cement ratio. Uh, it is a well known fact that too much water will obviously make the concrete weak, cause the solution will become too much
Hello,
fluidy.
hello.
And hello,
Okay, okay. Hello.
yes, sir.
Have you during your course have you studied any particular building or bridge or anything in detail?
We have not studied a bridge which is like in existence. We have done multiple problems on different hypothetical bridge scenarios and their construction and their
And
design, not
building?
construction. We have not explicitly worked on a building ever, but we have worked on different components present in the building and their design.
As a civil engineer, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
As a civil engineer, which existing bridge do you think had lot of problems which were overcome due to ingenuity of the civil engineer? Or
I'm
any other
really sorry, sir.
construction?
I'm not really adept on what bridges are very strong and how their states are right now and what different methods have been used into their construction.
Any any construction in the world anywhere which you marvel at being a civil engineer?
That would surely be the Howrah Bridge, sir.
Explain the building of the Howrah Bridge. What what kind of bridge is it, and why do you marvel at it?
I am not really sure on what kind of bridge it is, sir, but basically, whenever a structure is built, we try to make sure that the stress and strain, stress is basically the unit force or the amount of force being applied on a unit area, and strain is basically the amount of change in the length or breadth or area of any uh, measurement uh, of the mix of the platform and divided it by original length. And whenever these ratios are in proper ranges, only then will the structure be able to survive. And there are no supporting pillars within the Howrah Bridge, and it is built entirely uh, supported on two different ends of the bridge. And attaining this while keeping the structure standing until for so long is, I believe, a very big height which the civil engineers have attained. And even after there being very less amount of technological advancements being available in the era when Howrah Bridge was built, still they were able to attain this height, and hence I believe that this is for sure a marvel built by the civil engineers.
What type of bridge is Howrah Bridge?
Um, it's a I'm not really sure, but I think it's a cantilever bridge because cantilever beams
Um,
are beams which are supported at two different ends, and the bridge is supported at two different ends, and hence it is a cantilever bridge.
hmm. What, Gurkira, do you have any questions to ask Ayush?
Um, I would ask him. Uh, what is any international affair that you've been following in the recent times? Hello.
I've been recently following a bit on the trade war between America and China and how uh, Donald Trump is imposing multiple different taxes on China so that the import of goods from China is reduced and USA is able to promote the export of its in goods which it is producing, and also about how Donald Trump has put on tariffs on India, which are on par with the amount of tariffs being put by India on USA, which is somewhere around 9.5% on multiple different goods which are being exported from
So,
USA.
what are your views? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Uh, I I have no view per se that if it is a good thing or a bad thing. It is a decision which has been taken for sure after multiple different uh, uh, scenarios, and I believe that if India is imposing taxes, which is somewhere around 9.5% on the USA, then the USA is not on the wrong end to apply 9.5% tariffs for the export of its goods to India. But I believe that since USA is a developed country and India is a developing country, I believe that USA should probably, on humanitarian grounds, reduce the tariffs so that everyone prospers and uh, there is faster development within India for, and it is also good for its people.
Thank you.
Why would USA help India?
Uh, uh, as I mentioned, on humanitarian grounds, ultimately all of us are obliged to do good to the society and do good to the nature and do good to ourselves eventually. And hence, I believe that if a person or a country helps other country, it's basically on humanitarian grounds, and it is basically to promote world peace and to make sure that everyone leads a happy and sustainable life.
Isn't what you are saying a very utopian idea?
I believe it is a very utopian idea, but it's just my view towards how things might could go. Cause obviously, ultimately, I feel that uh, helping others is what we should be doing anytime and every time possible. Cause that is what ultimately gives us satisfaction. It gives satisfaction, at least to me.
Anything else you want to tell us, Ayush?
I'm not really, sir.
I think take out some time and do some study on your civil engineering. Huh?
ठीक है,
If
sir.
nothing else, then get a good overview of your project itself, thesis.
Of which project, sir?
This thesis that you're doing.
Thesis. I have a very good understanding of it, but actually, I'm working on the data part of it, and it is again not related to civil engineering.
Okay. And spend some time on at least one topic in civil engineering and little bit on current affairs. Huh?
Okay, sir.
चलो ठीक है. Tell me when you want to be interviewed next, both of you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sure, sir.
Bye.
सर मेरा IIM मुंबई का इंटरव्यू कॉल आया है.